Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jeevan. And in this video guys, we're going to be reacting to head-to-head presentation of two of the strong candidates this year, Philippines and Thailand. So without any delay guys, let's just get in this reaction. Please don't forget to subscribe and let me know which country should I be reacting next in the comment section. I'll definitely love to check them out. Her dress is pretty.
Mabuhay to our esteemed panelists and to my sisters in this room. I just want to say I love you all so much. Namaste Telangana. Andaraki Shubhadanam. I am Krishnah Marie Gravidas and I am a 24-year-old Filipina. I come from the Philippines. But beyond the crown, I am a breadwinner. I am the eldest daughter in the family and I am a proud fur mom of 8 large, silly, wonderfully clingy dogs.
Oh, I thought
Sometimes
she
they
was going to
smell
say
funny,
cats.
but cuddling with them, giving them kisses and hugs is my most favorite way to recharge myself. I grew up surrounded by music. My dad and I would bond over guitar sessions and that's how I eventually learned how to play it. And then later I joined our church choir and then I became a worship leader. And then I found out that singing for me is the purest form of self-expression. And today I'm just really grateful to be working on producing my own songs, hoping to release all of them this year. And I just want to thank the Miss World organizations for including the Philippines in the top finalists for the talent. I feel like the bedroom and bathroom concerts turned into reality. And but life wasn't always like this for me. I was born and raised in an impoverished community by a family of farmers. And my immediate family and me, we struggled moving from houses to houses because we cannot sustain rent. And we've also experienced eating and sleeping without electricity and water. And it became more difficult for us when my parents decided to separate. And it taught me to navigate life earlier than most. So at 14, I started selling new kits and flavored drinks and thrifted bags and clothes, anything that can help my mama. And then I was also a former service crew member at a fast food chain where I learned the value of humility and patience and how to understand people from all walks of life. And later on, I became an advertisement specialist, anything that can help me move forward. And that's why I can humbly say that I am a Jill of all trades. But through it all, there is one quiet dream remained, and that is to become a civil engineer. It is actually my dad's unfulfilled dream, and now I am privileged to pursue it. And also, I've always wanted to restore our 100-year-old ancestral home where I was born, and I grew up, and a place filled with love that was passed through generations. And when I last visited that home, my mama-lo, my grandmother, looked at me and said, "Hanlang gayam mo yan titivi niya, posible gayam nga, uri nagapu ka tinapanglaw nga pamilyang mato ka." In English, that means, "I cannot believe this. I only see this on televisions, and it's possible after all that you can rise even if you come from a poor family." And that moment reminded me that I am not just doing this for myself, but also for my family and for every child who believes that their dreams are too far out of reach. That is why I founded Color the World with Kindness in the year 2022 to create safe and nurturing spaces for children to play, to dream, to imagine, and just be children, free from labor, free from unsafe conditions. And through my Beauty with a Purpose project, we were able to help rebuild early learning development centers and also construct concrete homes for the most vulnerable families in our community in Irisan, Baguio City. It instilled a sense of empowerment and education in our youth and in those families. And when I arrived here in Telangana, I was deeply mesmerized by your visionary infrastructures, and that reminded me of the civil engineer that I aspire to be, not just to build structures, but of strong lives and communities. That is the power of safe space. That is the promise of kindness. and that is the world we help to build this. Just like Lord Krishna, a major Hindu deity, to build a world full of love, compassion, and protection for all. Thank you.
It's very rare to see Hinduism in Philippines, right? Oh, interesting. Is she a Hindu? Well, I have to say her. Okay, you know what? I'll just say it at the end.
Or just
Now we have Thailand. I know she's very well spoken. Let's see.
สวัสดีค่ะ Good
ส
afternoon
วัสดีค่ะ
honorable judges
ครับ
my sisters ladies and gentlemen my name is Suchata CHUANGSRI it is my honor to be standing here representing Thailand coming from an international relations studies background I see that this is not only just a diplomatic event but it is an opportunity a chance for all of us to represent our country while speaking up for what we believe in and what we stand up for. Mine is breast cancer. I believe that basic healthcare is not something that only people who can afford it can have it, but it's rather something that's for everyone, regardless of the life they were born into or how much money they have. And that is why I'm standing here today, speaking in the name of them. Back when I was 16 years old, I had a benign tumor removal surgery at my breast. Although it wasn't fatal, the emotional impact was overwhelming. I can still remember the sound of the clock ticking, the coldness of the temperature of the operation room, and the tears running down my cheeks, thinking, the time has come where I walk alone. And then I thought to myself, I'm so scared getting through all of this, despite all the resources, all the support system that I have. And what about those women who have no support system, no resource, not even access to basic health care they deserve? That made the way I see breast cancer change completely. It is something that could happen to anyone, even a little girl that I was. When it happens, it's not like one of those alarms that you snooze off every morning. It's one of those where it shakes your soul and the souls of those who love you. In my beloved country, Thailand, more than 1,900 women each year were diagnosed with breast cancer, and almost 5,000 of them couldn't make it. And to take this even further, it took the lives of 670,000 women each year, and it could reach 1.1 million by 2050 if we don't do anything about it. Recently, not long ago, I had a wonderful and informational conversation with the representative of the World Health Organization. But the truth that I discovered was truly sad and heartbreaking. Women in lower income areas are more likely to die from breast cancer, not because the disease is aggressive or unstoppable, but because early detection and treatment is too far away from their reach. It reaches the point where help was too late or help never came for them at all. Even in my country, unfortunately, less than 5% of breast cancer cases were early detected. And behind these stats, it's not just a number, it's a human being, a mother, a sister, a daughter, who means the world to someone. And one day that world could be yours too. And that is why Opal for Her, My Beauty with a Purpose exists. We aim to create not only awareness, but a future where fears and barriers cannot stand between us and our dreams. We've collaborated with the Public Minister of Public Health, the National Cancer Institute, hospitals, private sectors, public sectors, and non-profit organizations. So far, we have raised more than 1 million Thai baht to support breast cancer system and offering free breast screenings for women across Thailand. Moreover, we created a podcast called Braveheart, featuring real-life stories, interviews with doctors, patients, and survivors in order to spread correct information and raise awareness about breast cancer, and most importantly, to let those in the battle know that they are not fighting alone. In the near future, I wish to provide scholarships for medical students because I strongly believe that one dedicated life of a doctor can save hundreds or even thousands of lives. We are building bridges, bringing the local community closer to the national healthcare system, and to ensure that every woman, no matter who they are, no matter where they're from, get the medical and healthcare they deserve. And this is only the beginning. With Miss World, my vision is to expand Opal for her beyond Thailand, across Asia, across the world, because this is something we owe. We owe it to every woman, to every girl, and to every single one of our future generations. And before I leave, I'd like to give you this breast cancer symbol pin, just as a reminder that your life and the life of people you love is important. Thank you.
Very heartwarming, I would say. So guys, that was Philippines and Thailand. I think both are very different kind of a speaker, okay? Philippines came across as someone whose speech didn't feel like it was something prepared. It was like, she was just having a conversation with us. There were really subtle light moments where she was making us chuckle, and there were some serious heartfelt moments as well, and it was a mixture of so many different emotions, and then I really enjoyed it. Opal's presentation, I think, was very heartfelt. It was about something that was very close to her, more about her Beauty with a Purpose project, and I think overall she did the job that is to raise awareness about her Beauty with a Purpose project and to make sure that the message came through to all of the people who are watching, right? So guys, let me know who was your favorite in between the two, who would head to the top 25 or top 20, whatever head-to-head they're gonna have. Let me know in the comment section. I'll meet you guys in the next reaction video. Bye bye.